right, welcome race fans to GAC Racing League tonight. They take the nationwide cars to the high banks of Atlanta for 80 laps. So this should be an exciting race. I got Scott Brinson in the booth with me there. Welcome, Scott.
Hey, thanks, Rudy. How you doing tonight, buddy?
Doing good.
Always a pleasure to be in a broadcast booth with you, and I'm looking forward to this new season for GAC.
Yes, sir. They've been off on a couple of weeks vacation here, getting things sorted out, which mod they wanted to run. And I guess the members have voted on the nationwide cars, so that's pretty exciting news for them.
Yeah, I'm actually out here testing the set right now to see how it's feeling for these boys. Just got out here on the track. Give me a couple laps, and I'll give you a progress report.
All right.
Feels good. Well, Rudy, I got to say, the car feels pretty stable.
Well, that's good. That's good news. I haven't really seen a whole lot of guys. I've been watching them here since they started practice, and I really haven't seen a lot of guys getting loose or anything in the corner. So, yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head there. The setup probably pretty stable. Now that
it feels good.
The thing getting together here with well, Scott is turned up all the way. They seem to have a hard time. I don't know what the deal is with your system, whatever it is. I don't know. One time it's okay, and the next time it's not. I've got your volume. I can't go any higher.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It might just be because I'm in the car.
Maybe, I don't know. Sounds the same to me. Sounds all right to me. Steve says that I'm loud, but you need to be turned up. Well, I can't turn you up any higher. You got TeamSpeak turned up, your volume turned up all the way.
I'll be sure to yell tonight, Rudy. That way they can hear me. I'll be loud and clear.
All right. Wow, Lynn McNeese on the top spot. Nice. Very nice lap.
Wow. Yeah, it is a good lap. He's flying around this place, Rudy.
Yes, sir.
Kind of surprised to see our defending champion, David Gainforth, all the way down in 8th place in the fours, Rudy.
It's early. He kind of reminds me of the type of guy. He doesn't like to go out there and show everything he's got in practice. You know, there's a few guys that do like to play that mind game. They don't like to go out and show their hand right out the gate, you know, and then everybody's trying to beat it. They're working on their the line or whatever, trying to beat that time. So we'll see come practice or race time what he's got. or qualifying or race time, I mean. Well, brand new seasons. Points are set to 0. Everybody's starting out fresh. New car. Last season they ran the trucks. This season they're in the nationwide cars. So, could be a whole different animal here, Scott.
Yes, sir. I'm looking forward to it, man. It felt weird not calling a race last Monday. Kind of missed it. Glad we're ready to do some racing.
Well, we got about a little less than 6 minutes here left till qualifying. They only get a 30-minute window for practice, so they do a lot of practicing through the week on different nights.
And like you said, Rudy, I have not seen a lot of people spinning or having trouble. And this should be a pretty clean race tonight.
Yeah, should be. I'm going to take a look real quick here and make sure. Yes, it is 80 laps. Okay.
80 laps at Hotlanta.
Yes, sir. Head, David's even got the B car painted up as a Mr. Bubble machine.
Yeah, he remember at the end of the season he said he was going to try to paint one up.
Yep. Mr. Bubble. I've never seen never seen another one like that, I can guarantee you.
New car, same sponsor.
Yep.
How much time before qualifying, Rudy?
About 4 minutes.
10-4.
Ooh, Gary Shank took the top spot now. Just barely edging out Len McNeese by 19 one-thousandths of a second. Must be everybody coming in for the driver's meeting. And my sinuses have been kicking my butt all day. Man, they're coughing and sneezing, runny nose. Allergy season.
Yeah, I can tell it's here, and I can tell that I'm starting to get bugged a little bit more and more each year as the older I get.
Yeah, I know I've gotten a lot worse in the last probably 15 years. I've gotten, it's like you said, just every year it just keeps getting worse, you know. Or are they saying North Carolina, worser? It keeps
Getting old is not fun.
Nope. Keeps getting worser.
Well, Rudy, we're having our drivers meeting right now, and shortly after that, we'll be ready for some qualifying.
Yes, sir.
Now would be the time when I throw some stats at you, but being we're starting a new season tonight, there aren't too many stats to report.
Nope. Pretty much non-existent at this point.
We'll tell all the fans out there that we got a 10-race schedule this year. We're going to start at Atlanta, then we're going to Daytona next week. Charlotte, week 3. Week 4 is Dover, then Watkins Glen, then Iowa. And then Memorial Day weekend, they're going to take the week off, Rudy. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Nah, I would have probably figured that out. Well, Memorial Day being Monday, you know. Isn't it on Monday?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, that day. That's the day they're taking off, May 25th. Then they'll be back to racing on June 1st at Talladega, then Rockingham Auto Club, and they'll close it out at the Texas Motor Speedway.
Nice. That sounds like a pretty exciting season.
Yeah, some good tracks in there.
Yes, sir.
Dover and Rockingham will definitely be the wild cards in there.
All right, little less than 30 seconds till qualifying. So when we get ready here, I'm going to step away, Scott, and we'll play the national anthem before these guys get wound up and ready to go.
10-4, Rudy.
All right, looks like that's going to do it. And we'll be right back, Scott.
10-4, Rudy.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Okay, Scott, we're back.
10-4, Rudy. Just sitting here watching a Gary Shanks lap there in practice, how he ran such a fast time. Had a little bit of help with the draft, but he's getting around there, that's for sure.
Yes, sir.
He's on the pole. Just ran a 33.66 out there, Rudy.
Well, Paul Cohen on the top. Oh, Kernan Church just knocked him off of the top spot now.
Almost forgot my IRTVO, but we got her up and running.
All right. It does help a lot.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you turning me on to that.
If you don't use it for anything other than just to use it for the driver's list, it really helps, you know, because it keeps you everything, because it's live, keeps everything right there live for you, so you know where everybody is. You know, when I say a driver's in 9th and you say you're showing them in 11th, because, you know,
I'm going
iRacing,
off iRacing.
yeah, iRacing doesn't update till they cross the line. Well, Kernan Church going to maybe roll off the grid here tonight, man, in the top spot. That's pretty amazing. Way to start the season out. Rolando Arroyo in 4th, Michael Campbell 5th, Tom Clayton in 6th, Gary Shank 7th, Len McNeese 8th, David Gainforth 9th, and Vincent Benny 10th. Wow, Vincent Benny breaking that top 10 barrier. All right. All right, looks like that's going to wrap it up for qualifying. And we'll get down here and get everybody accounted for. Okay, Kernan Church taking the pole with a 30.208. Congratulations to him for that. Paul Cohen starting 2nd. Tony Gray 3rd. Rolando Arroyo 4th. Michael Campbell 5th. Tom Clayton 6th. Gary Shank 7th. Len McNeese 8th. David Gainforth 9th. And Vincent Benny 10th. David, last season's champion. You got 11th there, Scott?
Yes, sir. Starting 11th is Fred Cook. Number 12 is Dwayne LaPrade. Timothy Kelleher will start 13th. Billy Rodenbarger starts 14th. Philip Bundick starts 15th. Chuck Shaw Jr. 16th. Michael Palmer 17th. John Estes 18th. Paul Zoda starts 19th. Don Steves 20th. John Stanley 21st. Robert Fuller 22nd. Mark McFadden 23rd, and Terry Belanger riding shotgun tonight. Rudy starting 24th.
Very good.
So what, we got one new guy in here? Two new guys? Tony Gray and Tom Clayton. Two new drivers this season.
Yeah, it looks like. Yeah.
Everybody else is returning from last season, ladies and gentlemen. So a couple of rookies on the track tonight, Rudy. We'll have to keep an eye on them rookies.
Yes, sir.
Now rookies can be. They tend to be rookies sometimes. So we'll keep an eye on the 66 of Tom Clayton and the 00 of Tony Gray. I like it, the 00. Yeah, did you hear that, Rudy? They got a new sponsor, the Agassiz Speedway.
Yeah.
10-4.
Yeah, I had it on the broadcast this before. But, yeah, big shout out to them. I don't know if they're watching tonight, but Agassiz Speedway, I'm not sure exactly how you pronounce that. Agassiz Speedway.
Yeah, we'll have to get exact clarification on that.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's how Vincent announced it, was Agassiz. Agassiz Agassiz Speedway.
Well, Rudy, you want to get us going? It's a new season, buddy.
Yep. Where the fun begins, or where the fun, what's it say? Where the fun begins? The
Yes,
fun
sir.
starts here. The fun starts here. That's what it is.
Close enough. I knew what you meant.
Yep. All right. Kernan Church going to be bringing them down.
The road to the championship starts now, huh, Rudy?
Yep. All right, pace cars in. Green, green, green. Boy, kind of a delayed green on that one.
Yes, sir, but looks like a clean start by everybody, and we're off and running here in Atlanta.
Paul Cohen up on the high side there trying to get a good run. Kernan Church pretty strong on the bottom. Michael Campbell now coming into third as he does clear Rolando. And Kernan Church taking over and will complete the first lap of the race in the lead. So congratulations to Kernan.
I'm going to tell you what, behind him, Rudy, it's like rush hour traffic back here. There's about 8 cars here that are all over each other.
Vincent Benny in a new paint scheme. Skittles. Ah. All right.
Yeah, just don't ask me about paints, Rudy. For some reason, I'm seeing about 6 white cars out there for whatever reason. I've hit Control R like 3 times. Nothing's coming up.
Is Trading Paints even running?
Yes, sir. It's always running, and my paint was up, and everything seemed fine when I was out there, but now I'm seeing nothing but white cars.
Sometimes you have to shut it off and restart it and let it do its thing. I've had to do that before.
They do that under the first caution.
Paul Cohen now in third, as Michael Campbell gets by him, goes into second. Going back into field here a little ways, Paul Zoda in 16th, trailing Chuck Shaw Jr., Michael Campbell in 17th, John Estes back in 18th. Tony Gray back at the tail end of the field, kind of taking it easy right now. Running 18 seconds behind the leader. So did not get off to a good start for some reason. Kernan Church putting a little distance on second place, Michael Campbell, about 0.4 of a second.
Things finally starting to calm down up here up front, Rudy. They're starting to get single filed out.
David Gainforth, last year's champion here in 7th. Dwayne LaPrade in 8th.
Making a move, trying to get past the 25 as you speak, Rudy.
Yep, and a couple of shout-outs that we don't usually forget, but I kind of forgot tonight. Cameron, Diane, Sharon, Leanna, Dylan, Pat, Logan, and Dan. So some of our faithful viewers on YouTube. Mark McFadden, been one of our faithful ones, and Steve Hurst. So thank you all you guys for tuning in, and ladies, appreciate that.
I'll tell you what, Rudy, the 13's got his hands full back here as he has been side by side with the 25 for almost 2 full laps now.
You're yelling.
Did not get the pass completed.
You're yelling.
Well, they said they couldn't hear me, so.
Well, okay. Go ahead and yell. I'll just turn your volume down so I can't hear you.
Make sure they can hear me.
Okay. We wouldn't want them to not hear you. Wow. Fred Cook in 11th, falling back a little ways. Billy Rodenberger in 12th. Billy having a pretty good day so far. Kernan Church starting to pull away. He's out to 0.6 of a second over Michael Campbell.
And Rudy, the battle is continuing back here between the 25 and the 13 as the 13 has still not made the pass, and they continue to race side by side with the 71 trailing. And now it looks like the 25 is going to take it on the high side and maintain its position. Good driving by the 25.
Yes, sir. Gary Shank knows how to get around these places. Definitely a seasoned vet in these B cars, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, and he made Dwayne work there. I'm sure Dwayne's tires are probably feeling a little bit of that.
Oh, I'll bet. Well, just so you know, they did put the old B cars in here and both of the new ones, the Camaro and the Mustang. Gary Shank driving one of the old Impalas.
Right on.
I didn't know they updated the setups on them, but obviously it seems like he's got a pretty good setup in that.
Yeah, Gary Shank just lost that spot finally to 13, and Dwayne LaPrade, the 71, looks to come with him. 71 looking to get by both of them here on the bottom, 3 wide. Not quite, actually. From my camera angle, it almost looked 3 wide.
Yeah, they did when they come out of 2. It did look like they were 3 wide, but good run. Ooh, Vincent Benny gets really loose off of turn 4 and had to back out of it. Looks like, let's see, I'm trying to look to see if there's another good battle going on. Billy Rodenbarger getting company from Michael Palmer and Paul Bundick. Now Paul Bundick pulls out. No, I'm sorry, that wasn't Paul. That was Michael Palmer. Pulled out on Billy Rodenbarger and passed up Billy. So he will go into 13th now.
Yeah, it might take us a week or so to get familiar with the new cars.
John Estes back here, 16th. Terry Bellinger in 17th. Timothy Kelleher, 18th. Mark McFadden back in 19th. Don Steves, 20th. John Stanley, 21st. Robert Fuller, 22nd. Chuck Shaw, 23rd. And Tony Gray rounding out the field in 24th.
Tough break for Tony Gray. He was one of our rookies coming into the race tonight, Rudy. He's already at the tail end of the field.
Yeah, and he's only about 10 seconds ahead of the leader right now.
And the man that started at the tail end of the field, Terry Belanger, is up to 17th already, Rudy.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he did start. He just moved into the 16th place.
Moving through the field.
Yeah, he got a great run on the high side there of, I believe that was John Estes, and passed up John Estes on the high side.
And working on the next one. Yeah, there's a lane up there. If you remember, that's where Gary Shank held his position, running that high line. There's 2 lines around this place tonight.
Yep.
Atlanta's not usually like that, but tonight it is.
Well, I don't know if this is 100% accurate or not, but if I'm understanding the latest build here, they did put some dirt up there on the track. Now, as the race goes on, it gets more and more dirty up there, makes that upper groove slippery. So, being it's a new track, new race, it's clean up there, and there, no marbles, we say, up there to get, skating around on. So, if that is 100% accurate, I don't know.
Well, if that is accurate, that'll make things interesting if they try to run that high line as the race goes on.
Yeah. Len McNeese now up to 4th. Started 8th today, so he's picked up a couple of places. Tom Clanton still running in 5th. Paul Cohen 6th. After starting 2nd today, he's way back here, running about 4.1 seconds behind the leader. And they've only got a couple more laps to go, and we're going to be a quarter of the way through the race already.
Yes, sir. This race flying by. Still caution free here at Atlanta.
And Kernan,
Back in the back. Terry Belanger continues to move through the field, Rudy, as he's picked off another one.
Kernan Church still is pulling away from Michael Campbell. 1.2 seconds now he's out ahead of him. Rolando into third.
Good run for Oro tonight. He's one of the white cars. Is he sporting a Purdue paint scheme?
No. No, he's got an Exxon car. Len McNeese right behind him. Dwayne LaPrade now into 10th place. As the next one that he will be trying to catch up to is Vincent Benny. Vincent has worked his way into 9th. Gary Shank trying to work over David Gainforth. Well, he got a good run on him coming out of 2 that time and down the backstretch side by side. And it looks like he may get that pass on David Gainforth. Yes, he does.
And Rudy, we're already seeing pit stops. The 63 just came out of the pits and just got word that the 29's pitting now. So we're already seeing pit stops.
Oh, boy.
They must be carrying light fuel.
Well, it could be maybe they're doing I wouldn't think they would want to short pit that soon, would they? If they could make it the rest of the way, unless he did shorten the fuel load, I don't know. Vincent likes to throw some things in there every now and then like that, catch you guys off guard, see if they're paying attention.
Yeah, if they're pitting to try to make it to the end now, boy, it's quite the gamble.
Yeah, that would be.
Because they'd be stretching it to the very end of the gas tank, and you know these guys are going to pit for tires eventually. I don't know if I'd want to be out there later in the race on old tires.
Yeah, I'd want to at least go halfway or something. So it's got to be a shortened fuel load.
That's what I'm guessing. That would make the most sense to me with these guys pitting already.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll see if anybody else comes down pit road.
So far, only those 2 takers that I've seen.
Well, maybe they're just getting off a pit sequence from the other one. They may have to stop, a couple of times, and they're just trying to get off a pit sequence.
I'm guessing Paul Zoda must have some problems. He's fallen 3 laps down now, and that pit stop put Terry Belanger a lap down back in 23rd after he was mowing through the field.
Yeah. That Paul's off the track, actually. He's sitting on pit road.
Must be trouble for the 63 tonight, Rudy.
Yep, he took her behind the wall.
We'll see him next week.
Okay, Michael Campbell, 1.8 seconds back. Len McNeese in 3rd. Tom Clanton still in 4th. Rolando, 4.7 seconds behind in 5th.
Our leader about got in the wall there, Rudy.
Paul Cohen, 6.8 seconds behind the leader in 6th. Gary Shank, 7th. David Gainforth, 8th. Vincent Benny, 9th. Those 3 have been kind of sticking around each other pretty good here. One that gets me is Michael Palmer, man. He's worked his way up into 10th from starting 17th. Done a great job. Passed him up.
A good run tonight.
Passed him up here and there. Fred Cook in 11th, right where he started. Ooh, David Gainforth off the pace there. Looked like he got loose coming off a 2, and Vincent Benny goes on by. David coming on pit road.
Yes, he is. What's for Mr. Feelgoods, Rudy?
only the third one to pit here tonight. Let's see what he does. Right side's going on. And left sides. A four tire change for gain fourth, and he's away.
And we got a change for third place here, Rudy.
Tom Clanton.
Len McNeese has dropped it to Clayton, one of the rookies tonight. Tom Clayton in his first appearance here in GAC, and he's running in third place.
Well, that kind of says a lot about the driving that he can do. You know, he's obviously can mix it up with these guys, these seasoned vets up here with the league. So, see, I'm showing Mark McFadden has been on pit road too. So that makes, yeah, 4 drivers that we've had on pit road. Dwayne LaPrade now on pit road. Him and Fred Cook stopping at the same time. And they're
Tony Gray back on pit road as well. He's already a lap down, Rudy. He's back on pit road.
Yeah, he started third tonight, and well, I don't know, man, it was kind of unfortunate for what happened to him. I don't know exactly what happened to him, but 4 tire change for him, that'll put him back at the back of the field once again. And we still have not seen any of the leaders down on pit road yet. Michael Campbell second, Tom Clayton third, Len McNeese fourth, and Rolando Arroyo in fifth.
And Michael Campbell's cutting into that lead, Rudy. It was about a second and a half a few laps ago, and it's down to a second now.
Yep. Yeah, he's coming.
Yes, he is. Kernan Church is starting to feel the tire wear.
Well,
Kernan has led every lap tonight, hasn't he, Rudy?
He's come up, yeah. He's come up on a lot of lap traffic, and that could be having a little bit of bearing on it too.
And he just came over the radio. He's going to be coming in this time, Rudy.
And 4.
That's going to relinquish the lead to the 92 of Michael Campbell, and he'll lead this lap.
Oh, and Kernan misses his pit road.
Wow.
He's going to have to go.
Penalty.
He's going to have to go clear around the track.
If he doesn't wreck it.
Man.
Wow.
So let's see what Michael Campbell's going to do now. Well, that was costly for Kernan.
Yeah, that's going to cost him the race, Rudy.
And
that's
here,
going to put him a lap down or more.
Here comes Michael Campbell. Trouble. Michael Campbell down pit road now, our leader. And he slides it. Oh, my.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow, into the inside wall, too. Another guy coming in and spins it into the grass. 25, Gary Shank almost spins it.
Wow, everybody having problems here. Man.
God, the pit road gremlins are out tonight, Rudy.
I'm telling you.
Boogity, boogity, boogity. A lot of guys just might have gotten penalties there, or they're definitely going to lose a lot of track position from all that.
Kernan Church finally making it to pit road, but boy, he is going to be...
That's all I can say.
He's going to be 4th, actually. I mean, that's actually not bad considering, but definitely put him back in the field. Thankfully, everybody else was pitting. Rolando now getting off a pit road. Let's see him waiting.
He's being shown as a leader.
Oh, yeah. John Stanley just now coming on pit road, but yeah, Rolando's still technically the leader, and he's just now hitting pit road. And he's away.
Well, that means Len McNeese should relinquish the lead here then.
Yes, sir, and he's going to have a pretty good lead on Rolando. Now, Tom Clanton actually had a very good pit stop, but he is 5.8 seconds behind Len McNeese. Len had a 14.4 second pit stop, and Tom Clanton had a 15.9 second. That's a second and a half on pit road. And,
Yeah, it's slow.
yeah, and you can see how much that cost him on the track.
Must have been down there eating one of them hot dogs we were talking about a couple weeks ago.
Something, yeah.
Got to get in and out of the pits quicker than that.
That's for sure. Second place, Tom Clanton. Third place, David Gainforth. He had a pretty decent pit stop, 15-second pit stop. Rolando with a 13.7, but boy, he got out really. Well, actually, not too bad. Not too bad. He's in fourth, but he's 8.6 seconds back. Oh, he's going to have to drive on by. Let's see, that's a 00 of Tony Gray. And now he's working on catching up to David Gainford. David really loose going into turn 3 that time. Boy, Rolando really caught right up to him pretty quick. So I don't know what's going on with David Gainforth's car tonight, but just not with it 100% yet.
Hey, Rudy, I'm shocked that Kernan Church only fell back to the 5th position after all that.
That's because everybody else was coming down pit road and saved him.
True, and everybody had their own problems on pit road. So
yeah, quite a few of
should
them.
have went a lap down from that. He went all the way through the grass, the entire length of the infield, and still only fell back to 5th.
Yeah, Gary Shank had trouble on pit road. Michael Campbell. Let's see, I think Vincent Benny a near miss on pit road. Dwayne LaPrade. So a lot of these guys did have trouble on pit road, yeah.
And Rudy, we're halfway. This race is flying by.
Yes, it is. Caution free so far. And we are at the halfway mark.
And Lynn McNeese, the 84, is your current leader.
If I've done my math right, they will have to stop one more time for a splash of gas and go. And I don't know if we'll see anybody take tires or not, but I know if it was me, if I'm going to stop to take a splash of gas, I'm going to take maybe like 2 right side tires.
Yes, sir, I would.
Might cost you 2 or 3 more seconds, but that would be about it. I surely wouldn't take 4, but, you know, if I needed to take a splash of gas and go, either that or short pit, like in the next 4 or 5 laps here, stop and take 4 tires, top off the tank, and you'd be able to make it there from there to the green.
Yeah, I
or
was
from
just
there
gonna
to the
say
checkered. You know,
the leader has a 7-second lead right now, so it would depend on how big the lead is. I mean, he could almost take 4 tires.
yeah, 7.3 seconds right now over Tom Clanton.
Yeah, he's gained almost a half a second just on this lap then.
Yeah, he's pulling away. Rolando in 3rd, David Gainforth 4th, Kernan Church 5th, Paul Cohen in 6th.
He's having a good run tonight.
Yeah, he is. Dwayne LaPrade 7th. I hope Leanna's watching tonight.
Oh, Terry Belanger back up to 8th, Rudy. What
Yes.
a night for him, huh?
Yeah, having a good go around this time. Driving the Bud car.
Right behind him in 9th is another good guy having a good run tonight. That's Fred Cook.
Yeah, I don't see the Family Guy on that car. Must not got a painted on there yet.
Our leader coming up on some slower traffic here, Rudy. About to put Robert Fuller and Gary Shank a lap down.
Yep, Robert Fuller goes a lap down. Next one will be Gary Shank. And Gary is one of the fastest guys out there in practice. And man, started 7th today, and here he is back in 15th. But that mistake on pit road, you see what it cost him.
Yes, sir. That whole incident messed a lot of guys up.
Sure did.
But these guys are plugging away, Rudy. We're almost a lap 50.
Don Steves in 14th. Michael Campbell, after that mistake on pit road, in 13th. Mark McFadden, 12th. Michael Palmer, 11th. And Vincent Benny into the top 10. We've got a pretty good battle going on here between Vincent Benny and Terry Bellinger. As these two go side by side, looks like Vincent Benny is going to drive on by. And Michael Palmer did too. Terry Bellinger loses 2 spots in 1 turn.
Yeah, and he's losing ground fast.
Yeah, he's doesn't seem like he's up to speed. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's pitting.
Okay.
He got out of it way early, though. That cost him a lot of track position.
Sure did. All right.
Well, we got a 3-car battle up here as they approach the 49 of Fred Cook. And they're going by, Rudy. Vincent Benny on the low side.
Yep, and he's pulling Michael Palmer right along with him. Them two just, man, they're just out here just taking names out here and passing them up as they come along.
Tag teaming it.
Yeah, there you go. Vincent Benny up to 8th.
Fred Cook having a hard time staying with these guys as he weaves up to the high side as they drive away.
Looks like Don Steves the next one to go a lap down. He's running about 3 seconds ahead of our leader, Len McNeese. Tom Clanton now 8 seconds behind him. Rolando Aurora 9.7 seconds back, and Kernan Church in 4th, 11 seconds back.
Remarkable job by Kernan Church to continue to gain position and only fall that far back after all that.
Billy Rodenberger back on pit road. Looks like he's been into the wall. I see a little damage on the right front corner of his car. And this could possibly be his final pit stop of the day because he could make it from here. And he does use a reset. Four-tire change, and he's away. Paul, what happened to your car? Paul Zoda's in chat here trying to find out what happened to his car tonight.
Yeah, he was the first one out of the race.
Yeah, now Chuck Shaw's out too. So we're losing a couple of drivers. They've loaded them on the trucks and headed out.
That's not bad, Rudy. We started with 24. We still got 22 out there on the track, and we're more than 60% of the way through this race.
We got 13 on the lead lap as Mark McFadden is the next one to go a lap down. And he's only about a second, maybe a second and a half ahead of the leader right now, Len McNeese.
Been a very interesting race, Rudy. What
Yes,
an
sir.
opener for these boys.
Philip Bundick back here in 16th. Timothy Kelleher 17th. And some of these guys having a race of their own, you know. John Estes 18th. John Stanley 19th. Tony Gray 20th. Them guys are all kind of racing around each other.
Ooh, we got one on the wall. The 19 just hit the wall, but he saved it. That's Timothy Kelleher. Still going. No caution. He's got right front damage.
Yep, I see that now. Well, that slowed him down a little bit. He's going to be tiptoeing around there now to get them tires cooled off. When the leader, Len McNeese, just continues to pull away. Tom Clanton now 8.6 seconds behind him. Man.
And more guys are pitting, Rudy.
Paul said his wheel shut down on him. Wow.
That'll do it.
Yeah, that definitely messed up your day right there.
Our defending champion's on pit road right now, Rudy. Just sitting there. Not sure what's going on with the 101. He might have got caught speeding. I'm guessing that's what it was.
There he is. He's going now. At a 30-second pit stop. He could have been. Could have been speeding. That's going to definitely put him way back in 20th place. Wow.
Yeah. Not the kind of start the defending champ was looking for.
Well, looks like Len McNeese on pit road, and that gives the lead up to Tom Clanton.
Clayton, Rudy.
Or Clayton, excuse me. Len with a 4-tire change, and he's away. And put him back at the tail end of the lead lap. So, Tom Clayton out front.
The rookie. How about that, Rudy? In his first appearance here in GAC, and he's out there in the lead in the 66 machine.
Yeah, not bad. This is kind of good news for a few of the other guys, though, because some of them guys were about to go a lap down. Kernan Church here now in second, 2.3 seconds back. Rolando in third, Paul Cohen fourth, Vincent Benny fifth, Michael Campbell sixth, Michael Palmer eighth, or seventh.
Rudy, not to interrupt you, but I think Kernan Church just got caught speeding again. It looked like he come in hot there on pit road. If he didn't get a speeding penalty, I'll be shocked. Oh! I thought we were going to have contact between the 2 and the 13 on pit road.
Man. Well, I don't know. He's looks like he's doing a 4-tire change again. So
yeah, we'll see here in a second.
He's sitting there.
He got caught speeding. That's what I thought. He come in super hot.
Man,
what a race for the 2 machine.
Yeah, it's been
like your favorite new roller coaster, up and down.
Uh-oh. What happened here? I hit the wrong button or something. Sorry about that. What the heck? I don't know how that happened. I hit the wrong button or something there.
Everything all right?
Yeah, sorry about that. I must have hit the wrong thing or something there, and it was... I try to keep that open so I can see it, and... Sorry guys, sorry.
It happens, Rudy.
My bad. And it looks like our leader, Tom Clayton, coming down pit road now. Rolando Arroyo should take over the lead. Yes, he is going to take over the lead here. So he will be our new leader. Sorry, Paul. I hit the wrong button. Must have bumped it or something with me. I don't know what I did because I don't normally click on something like that. Well, I don't know what I did.
And speaking of Paul, Rudy, Paul Cohen moves into second. Michael Campbell's in third. Vincent Benny's in fourth. And Don Steves up to fifth.
Yes, sir. And Don Steves just a little while ago was about to go a lap down, if you remember.
Yes, sir. Here comes Arroyo. He's on pit road.
And that's going to give the lead up to Paul Cohen. And Paul will lead his first lap of the race. So he'll get a bonus point for leading a lap. We've got 18 to go. Now the question is, he is going to probably have to pit one more time, I'm sure.
Oh, yes.
So I don't know when he's planning on doing that.
You can definitely tell he's got old tires. He's feeling them tires.
Yeah, Terry Ballinger is just driving on by him here. Terry's already been in and off of pit road, and he is back in 15th place and just got one of his laps back.
Our leader's going to pit this time, Rudy.
Well, there you go. I figured it was probably going to be coming pretty quick here. Well, that's going to give the lead back to Michael Campbell after Paul stops here. Let's see. He's still trying to make it down to pit road safely.
That looks like he won't get a speeding penalty.
Nope. He definitely slowed right down. Good deal. That gives the lead up to Paul Campbell, or Michael Campbell. Man, I'm really tongue-tied tonight. What the heck?
Has Michael Campbell been on pit road yet?
No. So him
He'll
and
be pitting soon too.
yeah, him and Robert Fuller will have to come down pit road, and that's going to give the lead back up to Len McNeese. And Len's only about
92 staying out.
Yeah, Len's only 14 and a half seconds back. If you remember earlier, Michael got that, he slid onto pit road there and wound up having to drive through and come back around and, no, I'm sorry, it wasn't him. But he did make a mistake on pit road. Remember, he spun it? Caution is out.
Yes, sir. And from the radio chatter I just heard, it's involving Kernan Church. So.
Oh, yes. That's Kernan Church going around. It looks like, okay, we're going to go back and watch this and see what happened to Kernan.
And yeah, just to touch on your story, Rudy, yeah, he was, the 92 was the one that caused that big pit road melee. He's
Right.
the one that went down there and spun and got sideways on the inside wall, and then a couple guys almost ran into him, and then dudes were in the grass, and it was a complete mess.
Okay, it looks like he got into the number 7 here, Robert Fuller. Kernan Church did. Robert Fuller looked like he was going to be making, man, I don't know, he kind of a late, he was waiting for the 00 of Tony Gray to go by, and then he decided he was coming down on pit road. I guess he didn't communicate that, and Kernan Church just pile-drived him into the side, so Robert Fuller going to get some pretty heavy damage, and so does Kernan Church. All right, Michael Campbell now bringing them down pit road, those that are going to stop.
And Rudy, as of right now, we only got 5 drivers on the lead lap, but I'm sure that'll change here in a minute. That caution put a lot of guys a lap down.
Yeah, that's going to put, let's see, 1, 2, 3.
A lot of guys are going to get their lap back. I'm already seeing times pop up here, so that means they're in front of the leaders.
Well, that's going to put about 16 of them back on the lead lap, looks like, if I'm looking at that right.
Quite a few of them. I don't know if it's that many, but it's quite a few of them.
I'm showing Tom Clayton back out in the lead now after that pit stop. So it looked like it worked out good for him, as he had just got done pitting, and he come off pit road, and then the caution come out. So
Perfect timing.
Yeah, it was perfect timing. Couldn't ask for it to be any better.
The rookie may steal one in his first appearance here in GAC's opener tonight. And what an opener it's been, huh, Rudy?
Yeah, been pretty exciting. Lots of good racing. And the first caution coming out on what, lap 66?
Yeah, all kinds of drama, even though it was caution-free.
Pretty wild. Well, Len McNeese is going to be second. Michael Campbell third. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, something tells me this is going to be a wild, wild finish, Rudy.
Rolando Arroyo fourth. John Stanley, oh, he's coming down pit road, so he'll probably give that spot up. Yeah, Robert Fuller will be fifth now. So this is changes up everything. Everybody staying out is going to be Dwayne LaPrade, Paul Cohen, Fred Cook, Mark McFadden, Don Steves, Terry Bellinger, Michael Palmer, all staying out to get back on the lead lap. Now, they have been on pit road, so they will be okay on fuel to make it the rest of the way. They just need to get caught up to the back end of the field. Now, they're not going to have as fresh tires, but they should be okay. I'm sure they're just going to be thankful to be back on the lead lap.
I'm sure David Gainforth's about ready for this race to be over with.
Yeah, he's
A
back.
tough night for our defending champion.
Yeah, Vincent Benny 14th, 1 lap down, and David Gainforth 15th, 1 lap down. Wow. And Kernan Church 16th, 1 lap down. Kernan's been through a pretty tough night here tonight.
Yep, after he mowed the grass, it went straight downhill.
Yep.
He did do a good job mowing the grass, though. He got the entire length of the infield, so he did do a good job doing that.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Okay, so restarting here on the front row, Tom Clayton and Len McNeese.
Yeah, all them boys better hustle up and get back around, because it ain't going to take very long for them to get back to the stripe. Well, get us going again, Rudy.
All right.
Who's going to win it? Can the rookie finish?
Pace car's in. Tom Clayton ready to bring him to the green, and green is out. Len McNeese got a pretty good start on the outside that time. Wow.
I think our leader might have been asleep at the wheel there, Rudy.
Something.
But he's fighting back on that low side. Little side draft there. And he maintains it, and he takes the lead back. Here comes the 84. Nope, slides up the track.
That opened up that whole bottom lane to Michael Campbell.
Yes, sir, and Arroyo.
And look at Michael getting a run. And is he going to steal the show away from Tom Clayton?
How about the 12 of John Stanley sneaking up there late in the race, Rudy?
Well, that's what it takes, you know. Late race charges, boy, I'll tell you, it really does make a difference.
Yes, sir. This is anybody's race at this point. Any of these 5 or 6 guys. Vincent Finney right there in 6th. He could win it too.
Well, for now, Tom Clayton's holding on to it with 8 laps to go.
I'm sorry, Vincent is a lap down. He's a 6th car back, but he's a lap down.
Yeah, Vincent Finney, he's 13th position, first car a lap down.
I was trying for you, Vincent.
And Len McNeese goes into 3rd as he gets around Rolando. John Stanley in 5th. Trying to keep an eye on these leaders up here because we're coming to 6 to go the next time by. But Tom Clayton, boy, is putting a little bit of distance on Michael Campbell now. Now, whether Michael's got enough to get up there with him and battle this up for the win, I don't know.
Michael's actually reeled him in a little bit here on this last lap, Rudy. He was a little further out there, but he lost a little grip going into 1 and 2 that last time, and it's allowed Campbell to catch up a bit.
Well,
Time Bobby, 5 to go.
Yeah, all I know is he better hustle.
This rookie's showing him that he may not be your ordinary rookie. Five to go here at Atlanta.
Len McNeese in 3rd, Rolando in 4th, John Stanley 5th, Paul Cohen back here in 6th, Dwayne LaPrade 7th, and Mark McFadden 8th. Well, that's quite a gaggle of cars there that Dwayne LaPrade's behind.
We got a caution, Rudy, and
Oh.
I think that's going to be the end of the race.
Yes, it is. I believe it is. Fred Cook going around. Let's see what happened to Fred here.
And yeah, Rudy, that'll lock it up. That's going to be the end of it. 66 will be your winner tonight in his debut race.
Oh, the number 7 got into the outside wall right there. And that was Robert Fuller. And collected Fred Cook coming off of turn 2. And that's what brings out the caution. So, man, big break for them guys. Man, tough break, I should say. But yeah, looks like Tom Clayton's going to be our winner.
Oh, it's quite a race for what opener for GAC League. Rudy, did you get a chance to get in our sponsor this evening, Sim Garage?
No, I didn't. Yes, second here. Yeah, I got it on there. Yeah. Yeah, check out Sim Garage, folks, for all your custom button boxes that are built to your liking. You tell Steve what you want, and he builds it to what you want. So thanks a lot, Steve. And check them out, folks, at simgarage.com. Yeah, it's on there.
Good deal.
I have it on there where it's totally visible all the time now.
Always want to look after our sponsors and thank them. If you guys are looking for anything as far as button boxes or dashboards or even aviation simulator stuff, check out Sim Garage.
All right, so Tom Clayton's going to take the 2 laps to go around here. We won't be getting back under green. Kind of unfortunate. Let's run down through real quick here. We had 2. This is the second caution of the night. 7 laps. Let's see, 10 lead changes. We've had 10 lead changes out there. It looks like Len McNeese. No, I'm sorry. Kernan Church led the most laps here tonight with 32 laps.
On that first stint.
Yep, and he will finish clear back in 15th place, 1 lap down. Too bad for Kernan, man. He definitely had a good car. Just, you know, we see that a lot. That, you know, races can be won and lost on pit road, as we always say, Scott, and we just witnessed it right there tonight.
Yeah, and he started it. He was the first one that it happened to. And then when Michael Campbell came in and his gremlins jumped up and bit him, he caused a whole lot of problems for a whole lot of guys. So
yeah,
Kernan Church kind of started the trend on that.
That's for sure.
And things didn't get better for Kernan after that. You definitely tell it affected his performance after that. But there's always next week. Put her on the hauler. We'll see you next week at Daytona, and I'm sure he'll be looking for a win.
Oh, yeah. I think you're going to probably see a lot of guys trying to get up there and win next week at Daytona.
Oh, yeah. Everybody tries to win. You go to the super speedways. Everybody's got a shot. So everybody's going into it thinks they can win it.
All right, white flag's in the air. 1 more lap to go, and Tom Clayton will be our winner. We'll make sure that it is official before we do get down there and talk to him.
That would happen to me on the one night when you're away.
Well, that's why I usually try to do it that way. I mean, I did it one night. I did it different, and it didn't work out. You know, like, well, I'll never do that again.
Yep, neither will I. Lesson learned. But it does look like the 66 is going to make it all the way back around, Rudy.
Yes, sir.
In his debut.
All right. Well, we'll let him go around and probably want to go around and burn the tires down on that thing.
Tom Clayton wins the opener here at Atlanta for the GAC League here in their new season.
I guess he ain't going to go down and burn them down. Bringing the TaxSlayer.com Chevrolet into victory lane. Congratulations to Tom.
He was one of the white cars for me tonight. I wasn't sure what he was driving.
Well, let's see if we can get down here and talk to him before he does decide to leave.
Hey.
Tom Clayton, this is Rudy up in the MaxSpeedTV booth. You got a copy, sir?
Yes, sir.
Well, the new guy out here tonight, you bring it into victory lane. Tom, talk about your racing out there tonight.
Yeah, we were just trying to bide our time and just stay towards the front as much as we could. I didn't know how the pit stops were all going to work out, but they seemed to work out in our favor, and we ended up getting good pit stops and just staying towards front, and track position was key because this setup was really close for everybody. So everybody's running good lap times, and just happy to put this Tax Slayer Chevy in victory lane.
Well, we didn't even think that you were going to get any caution, so it kind of turned into all about the drivers down there for the first half of the race, or through almost 3/4 of the race. Went, I think, to lap 65 or 66 before we got the first caution, and it turned it into the driver's hands. We've seen a few mistakes on pit road, and I'm sure if those mistakes wouldn't have happened, things may have been different. I don't know, but not taking your thunder away from you, because you well deserve this win here tonight, Tom. But things may have been a little bit different, but it all worked out in your favor. That's the most important part. You bring it into victory lane tonight. Congratulations to you, and anybody you want to shout out to or thank.
Appreciate it, Rudy. Just thanks to all my fans and everybody that follows me, my family, great supporters. So appreciate it.
All right, Tom, thanks for chatting with us, and congrats again, buddy.
Thanks, Rudy.
Michael Campbell, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, Michael, it was looking a little bleak for you there earlier. Kind of made a mistake on pit road, as we've seen a few of the other guys did, but you come back from it. You come into second, but talk about your racing a little bit tonight.
Well, it was just a lot of fun. Thanks to Dean making this setup, it was very competitive throughout the field, I think. But I seem to like that white line there. It was just fun. I just screwed up on pit road, that's all.
Well, you're not alone. We've seen a lot of really good drivers, not to call anybody out, but the one that really kind of stuck in my mind, you and Kernan Church. And Kernan, what a big upset for him after leading the first 32 laps of this race, man. And just coming into pit road just a little too hot, taking it down across the grass, cost him a lot of time. But anyhow, congratulations on your second place, man. Just great racing out there. And I got to agree with you, Michael. The setup was very, very stable. We watched, it seemed like really nobody was slipping or sliding around. It was just a couple people got together that brought out the caution. So, but anybody you want to thank tonight, Michael?
Yes, I do. Agassi Speedway for sponsoring this. GAC. All the drivers here, real respectful, good, clean drivers. Plus, just a lot of fun, man. That's it.
All right, Michael, thanks again, and congratulations on second place. Len McNeish, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you, Rudy.
Well, Len, you were out there, led 21 laps, and boy, I'll tell you what, it's as stable as that setup was. It just seemed like the competition was right there when it needed to be there. A couple of quick cautions at the end really kind of changed up the race a lot, but you've still come into third place. Are you happy with that finish?
Oh, yeah, I'm happy with third. That's a good start for the point season here. And I hated to see that caution come out the first one. We had a good lead going at that time, and just hated to see the caution come out. But it was a good racing with everybody. It was a lot of fun, good setup, and a lot of racing there. It was really good fun.
10-4. Okay, we'll land anybody you want to thank.
Oh, 10-4. Well, thank you for putting it on there for us, and Dean for putting it, sponsoring it here and putting it on, and Agassi Speedway. But for y'all guys, we wouldn't be in here racing every week, and it was a lot of fun. Hope we can do it again next week and maybe have a little better outcome.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing you at Daytona next week, Len. So anyhow, congratulations on your third spot here tonight, and we'll be looking for you next week.
All right. Thank you, Rudy. Appreciate it.
All right. Let's get up here to our winner tonight, Tom Clayton. Let's run down through the results real quick here. Tom Clayton coming home the winner, Michael Campbell second, Len McNeese third, Rolando Arroyo in fourth, John Stanley coming home fifth, Paul Cohen sixth, Dwayne LaPrade sneaking it in there in seventh, Mark McFadden eighth, Don Steves ninth, and Michael Palmer 10th.
Robert Fuller comes home 11th. Terry Belanger, after the roller coaster of a night he had, he finishes 12th. The first man a lap down in 13th, Vincent Vinny, our defending points champion. He had a tough night, Rudy. He finishes 14th, a lap down tonight. Not a good start for the defending champ. Another bad performance tonight as far as the finish goes of the man that led the first 32 laps of the race. He finishes 15th tonight, a lap down. I'm sure Kernan will be definitely aiming to get back to the top of the podium at Daytona next week. Philip Bundick comes home 16th, John Estes 17th, Fred Cook 18th, Gary Shank 19th, Tony Gray 20th, Billy Rottenberger 21st, Timothy Kelleher 22nd, Chuck Shaw Jr. 23rd, and Paul Zoda finished last tonight, Rudy.
All right, yeah. He had wheel problems from what I'm understanding, and he said it just went down on him, so now he's kind of kicking himself in the butt. He's in chat here saying he wished he would have had his wife reboot his computer. So, but anyhow, congratulations to our winner tonight, Tom Clayton, and we will see you tomorrow night for Maximum Speed Racing. Thanks for watching tonight here, and we will see you then. Till then, stay safe, folks.
Have a good night, everybody.